Hello there everybody, Thomas Lucas here. Welcome back to the railway. Welcome to a bit of a experiment and a running session for today. If you've noticed in the past, with everything I have run on my layout, from reviews to running sessions, blah 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 blah, you've noticed that my locomotives have only gone half speed, so 50%. So when the controller's light, dead straight up against the red dot. But today, that is going to change today. I'm going to see how fast every locomotive can go, so around up to full speed. Now, if you've seen in my previous video of recreation of Mallard's world speed record, you can probably see, well, technically, I'm basically going to do that again, but in this case, no, with talking as well. So yeah, so let's meet the first locomotive at full speed. So starting off with those little engines, I've got here is 101 class at full speed. As you can see, it's not as fast as you thought it was going to be, which is surprisingly, very surprising to me. Yeah, I mean, it's not as fast as you thought like a Mallard will go, but it's okay. Yeah, quite fast for a little tiny engine like that. But yeah, I wonder if the next locomotive will go any faster. Let's find out. So my next speed locomotive is going to be the Hornby Shunter. Yes, and it is a bit dodgy, so I'm wondering if it will stop anytime soon. This one of the pickups is a bit bent or out of shape. I haven't got anything on it, just to make sure. Just to make sure it doesn't cause any problems with stopping and starting. It's a bit stuttery down one a bit. But yes, that is slightly slower than the 101 class. And also the 101 class had 2 coaches on the back. And this is still slower. So just a precaution, I haven't put anything on it. Yeah. Nice to see it back in action again. Because it had a bit of a gap in the air where it wouldn't run whatsoever, and I found the problem and fixed it. So yeah, just it running around quickly. Right, let's move on to a very, very, very quick locomotive, which was the winner of the Great Electric Train Race. Warning, casualty imminent, we could say, because I might be hurt. It's very quick indeed. You can probably just see it as it goes on the track. Right, let's go and meet this fastest locomotive in my collection. And here it is. It says Queen Mary, number 40. What's it? It's 48 or 33? No, 43. Now, Queen Mary is, of course, the fastest steam locomotive I have in my collection. It is, I've got a bit of a danger warning for you. If you're in this room right now, you might have to cover your eyes from it, because depending on how fast it actually goes and how quickly it crashes, because it probably will crash, around the corners at that speed. Yeah, so just have to wait and see. So here we go with Queen Mary at full speed. Now we always see a lot of horse up here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Up it goes. It hasn't even made it round the corner as it came off, got so fast, went around the corner, derailed, and went straight into that tree. Come on, let's give it another shot, because it was very quick. So I'll get back on the railway line, and then we'll get off again. Starting off from here this time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh God! Looking around the track. Look at that. Whoa! still hasn't derailed yet, but that is just madness right there. Madness. Oh, that's the fastest locomotive I've got in my collection. Yes, and it's on the track. Wowzers. Yes, wowzers. Right, let's get this one off before it actually probably crashes. And find out the next on a larger locomotive. Let's find out quickly because I don't think this is going to survive much longer. Right, let's go meet the next locomotive. Next we have a much slower locomotive, and that is the Great Western Railway pannier tank with Great Western Railway coaches. Now seems it has slowed down a bit. Should speed up a bit, surely. Right here it comes around the corner now. That's full speed right there. You've got to be kidding me. Typical 1980s motors. At full speed again. Comes down probably because it's a hill. It goes round there. And then immediately loses power. Oh, it's actually speed up again. Waiting for it to come around that corner. Yeah. So, it's an alright locomotive. Yeah, the speed is getting faster every time it goes round. So, yeah. Nice Great Western Railway locomotive, pannier tank. Right, let's meet the next locomotive. Which I'm going to do is my slowest locomotive I have in my collection. So next we have my slowest locomotive, which is the J50. So slow because the half speed, it's a very small, very light crawl, which is a bit of a disappointment from Hornby. Hornby. Now seeing that this hill, well technically this basically hill, it gives my locomotive more power. But here comes J50 now. Just see it coming over the crossings. There it is. As you can see here, it speeds up. I'm not going to still use it for sort of coaches and wagons reviews or in train sets. But it's quite a nice hill for the main line because it's a nice gradient for locomotives. But all in all, it's still a good locomotive. It runs, which is good. Yeah, it's a nice little locomotive, but the speed, for me, you've got to get better on this. I mean, it might be a thing for the J50s, if I've not gone so fast, so that's why I did this. Or it might be just a bit of a mistake on it. I mean, you never know until Hornby replies to you. But yeah, it's still a very good locomotive. Right, let's go and meet our next locomotive, which is technically not real. But if you had to go to Herefordshire Railways and see it, well, or should I say him? This next locomotive is called Thomas the Tank Engine. Beep beep. And so here is Thomas the Tank Engine with Alan Clarabelle going at full speed, and as you can see, yeah, it's more fast than J50, but still it's quite not as fast as you would have thought of. And well, yes, Thomas the Tank Engine has been with me some time, I think for 5 years now. So and it's still going strong, so that's fantastic from Thomas the Tank Engine. It's past the station. Yes, it's very nice. Can you come around? Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine is a lovely engine. Right, I think it's time that we move on to a locomotive that is actually. Oh, hello. One moment. Don't know what happened there. Very strange. Yeah, as I was saying, it's moving to a bit more large locomotive from the southern region. Let's find out what it is. Next we have a limited edition locomotive, which is the Source Class, Southern Source Class, Tonbridge. Now, as you can see here, this one does have a ring motor in the tender, which is why it is a bit stuttery, if I'm wondering why. And the reason why I don't really run ring motors on my layout is because they normally cut up my controller, cutting out to the whole track, which is very annoying. Everything Star doesn't really do that a lot, because that does have a ring motor, but well, thankfully, after my dad came up with a soldering iron and fixed it after the wire broke, it seems to be rushing much more efficiently now, which is really good. Here comes Tonbridge again. But with locomotive with 4 coaches, it's actually not a bad runner whatsoever. I still done like some in a rate so that it actually work properly. Really good. It also helps me a lot to make sure that back coach does not fall off. Because with the front coach, those two, one of them's got missing coupling, so it's very annoying when that happens. But anyway, let's move on to another locomotive. And I'm hoping that you've all got your earbuds, because I think I was saying my ear. I don't have any earbuds, so I might probably say my ears are going to explode on this one. You can probably tell the way I'm talking. It's the LMS Patriot class. God help me. As you can probably hear, here comes the Patriot. That's as fast as it can go, and as much noise as it can create. Don't know if you can actually hear me, but hopefully you can. Ah. Try again, this brake coaches. No. Served you right. Served you right. One moment, was I going to rebuild the noise once again. Last time in my life. Here it comes again. Right, I'm going to take this off in a minute because it's so annoying. Yes. If you want to, in the comments, write down any words that describe this locomotive. I know one word. Painful. That'd be one. I'll start it off there. Painful. Right, I'm going to take it off now. Right, next is going to be another Great Western Railway locomotive. Serve you right again. Yes, so as I said, next is going to be another Great Western Railway locomotive, and it's going to be my favourite locomotive I've actually got. Serve you right, Patriot, for crashing. Here comes a very fast locomotive. It's the Great Western Railway King class. I need to control this one because it's so fast. See why it's going that fast. If you go back to control, I must slow it down a little bit. Due to the fact that it's a very tight corner, speed up again at full power, then slow it down again, and then I must speed back up again. It is a wonderful locomotive. I mean, Sam was trying to do the review of it the other day, and I think he got the crap one because it wasn't working properly. But I think I've got a good one. And the speed of it is just mad. I mean, it's got all the driving wheels, all the tender wheels are picking up electricity, which is fantastic. But yes, although it is my favourite locomotive, the speed of it is just mad. I mean, that is 100% right there. Whoa, it's close. Ah. Yeah. yeah, that's basically what happens when you go too fast. It derails. Then we can put it back on the track, and is that corner there? It's like first radius, I think, which is really annoying. But that's all the track I've got left. So put it back on the track and get running for the last time. Then I'll go into involve a large locomotive. Put that off again. I'm going to stop this soon. So move on to another British locomotive, which is going to be, well, you will see in a minute what it will be. And we'll turn like this, going at full speed. Oh, a bit too slow there. Yeah, from the N and the R. Next we have the world famous flying Scotsman. Just come around here a bit fast for a full power. Just like the King class, it's very hard to control at full speed. So I have to move it up. Probably have to slow it down again. Corners. All Flying Scotsman's a very nice locomotive. Full speed again. Slow it down to the corner. Actually, the fact that the corner there is a bit tight, so slow down there a bit. Speed back up again. Speed down. Speed back up. That's the main thing, really, with Flying Scotsman. I mean, yes, Flying Scotsman should really only be going up to third radius curves. Should really be for it. But I have second and first radius curves on my track, so I have to be very careful. Right, but there we go, full speed ahead. Probably get to the point where I can just leave it for 3 seconds. And here we go. Full speed. And then getting around again. There we are. Full speed. Record racing 100 miles per hour, did in 1934. Now there's something on that very soon. Whole video about it. Yeah, that was what I was trying to avoid. But it does give me a chance to say that thank you very much, Flying Scotsman. Sorry that you derailed. It represents the 1926 crash where some stupid miners, coal miners, took up some rails and derailed it. But anyway, let's move on to the next locomotive, which is also an NAR. Next we have a lot more modern locomotive, which is still steam, but it's the most modern locomotive steam in my collection, which is Tornado. Yeah, and I have to control it again because it's very fast. Very fast, indeed. Super fast, you could say. Tornado now is actually currently having an overhaul, so you can't really see it going at really fast speeds on the main lines. The UK currently, like Flying Scotsman, because that's having an overhaul at the moment as well. But here comes Tornado again, at a really fast speed, well, full speed. Slow down in the corner again, as you can see what happened to King class. But it derailed over there, which is not necessary, which is very unnecessary. Yes, Tornado is very nice. Let me speed up again. Seeing going at its rightful speed. Come on again. Yeah. Being on its true NER speed, or British Railways actually, because this is basically British Railways, but it's an NER design. Yeah, thank you very much, Tornado, for that. Let's move on to the final NER locomotive I have, which is obviously a very famous one, Mallard. Next we have a true British, oh, it's going to be Mallard, I've already told you, but the special thing about Mallard is that it has broken the world speed record, which does hold today. Let's speed up again, because it's like 25 Scots from class. Do not like dodgy corners. or also known as first and second radius curves. I did recently make a recreation video of Mallard's world speed record of 126 miles per hour, which hopefully you've seen it, which was going less speed. So, trying to see it doing it again. Very nice. And yes, Mallard is a very nice locomotive for speed. Just go over that points, a bit dodgy on those points. Going around there, let's just go down a little bit, and make on the corner, see back up again, and come on the corner, let's get back up again. And the feeling is like really good when you get to drive a more locomotive, but it's not the same feeling when you're actually on a footplate of it in real life. But yeah. Anyway, we have finished all our locomotives. Let's move on to the final locomotive of the day, which is the only one left I have actually got working. I was going to run at the Battle of Britain, but that's not running at the moment because the motor's conked out, which are also known as burnt out, which is not really mad. But anyway, it's mad. Stop. Look at it, and we'll get on to another famous locomotive called Evening Star. And so here she comes at a fast speed, which is mad. I haven't redone this a lot with Evening Star. Obviously, Evening Star is an 9F, and normally for freight, slow freight. But Evening Star did do passenger work at fast speeds at 90 miles per hour, so I thought I'd just do a quick one like that. Although it did break it after a while, so be careful with Evening Star. Yeah, but Evening Star is a very fast locomotive, showing what she actually is and what she's actually designed and supposed to be doing. But yeah, she's actually a nice locomotive. Look at that guy. Those connection rods just going round. Super mad. His wheels are so tiny. You can't really make out what they actually look like because they're so fast. But anyway, that's the last of the steam locomotives. Now we've gone to just 2 diesels left. I can explain my closure. You can see the Delta over there. It's currently in repair after a wire has broken, so please get that fixed soon. But yes, let's meet the final 2 diesels. Stop down. It's cut out now. Damn it. Next up we have the old Triangle Class 31 diesel. Now, I'm not actually doing anything with Troy because it's very stuttery. Because it's very light and well, has to go fast. So actually gets good speed, or full power. But as you can see here, I think very well. I mean, I only recently just fixed it back to its original speed, so happy it's actually working now. A problem with because it was so old, a lot of dust got onto the pickups and there's covered it, and a load of peg on the axles as well, which stopped it moving very freely. Anyway, well, it's still a good locomotive. Yes, and that also happens as well. Also, it also tells me that it's time to move on to the next locomotive, and the final locomotive, which is the Class 33. And now cut out. Well, a good point is I actually reach it and actually put the Class 33 on it now. Yeah, I wonder how fast it will go. Let's find out. And so here it is, the Class 33. At fast speed. I mean, it's one of my favourite runners. I'm not sure what place I put it in. But I know King Class will definitely be the first runner, and Jiffy is probably a good runner as well. There's so many good runners in my collection. I mean, apart from a couple. Patriot Class. Yeah, but there we go. Class 83, very good. A nice, healthy speed. And obviously it wouldn't go that fast in real life, because normally it'll go on sort of slow passenger trains down the southern regions. So yeah, nice to see them going round and round and round and round. Yes, so that's the end of the video. Unfortunately, subject couldn't run today because of broken wire. But if you want to put down in the comments what was your favourite locomotive, I'll probably say none of you will put down your favourite locomotive. Except I think I know which one it's going to be, but I won't say. And also, if you want to put down your worst locomotive you've seen today, I'll probably say I know which one it is as well. So yeah. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for some more experiments / running sessions. I'll be doing the JoJo 456 locomotive soon, which should be nice. So with that, goodbye everyone.